Hello, thank you for joining us for this recorded webinar regarding Terrebonne Parish School District's grant procedures and instructions. If you would like to apply for a grant, and that's any grant from any funding source, TPSD does have a list of procedures that you'll need to follow in order to do that. This is the procedures to apply for a grant. Everything in orange on this list are things that you as a teacher have to do. And then everything in black is going to be what people do on your behalf. So the first step is to complete an intent to apply form and email it to your principal. If you are applying for a grant that includes technology, then you'll also need to email that form to Tricia Corbin. She's going to be the one to approve that technology. From there, your principal will forward that form to Ashley Rishi to review, and she is the grant writer for the parish, and so she has to approve all potential grant requests. And so once she approves that, she's going to email that she has approved to your principal, and then she will file the form. Once that form is filed, then you can go ahead and submit your grant application to wherever it is that you are trying to apply a grant for. Then afterwards, this is if you are awarded the grant, then you're going to need to complete a grant received form and forward that to your principal. Your principal will send that to Ashley to file. So again, the only thing you'll need to do before you apply for a grant is to complete that intent to apply form and send it to your principal, and if needed, to Tricia. And then once you are awarded the grant, you'll have a one-page grant received form to fill out and send to your principal. So you can find these documents in a couple of places, the TPSD website, the Google Team Drive, and the network. And so on TPSD's website, if you click the Employees tab and then Grant Opportunities, it's going to bring you directly to a list of forms and procedures. So all you'll need to do is click Employees and then Grant Opportunities. On the Google Team Drive, if you click Shared Drives and then TPSD Grants, again, that'll bring you directly to the folder that has the forms in there. And then on the network, you'll simply click the Grants folder. So again, in all of those locations, you're going to find the intent to apply, the grant received form, policies, TFAE grant information, grant writing tips, and then a logic model template and samples. You can use that if you'd like to try to map out your idea for your grant. It helps to collect your thoughts and kind of organize them. It's really a great tool to use before you apply. And so I'm going to show you what that intent to apply form looks like. It's a very simple one-page fillable PDF that you'll fill out the information. One important thing is the amount you are requesting, and then a brief description of the project you'd like to implement. That's going to be what your grant project is, and then a brief list of items that you'll need to purchase. So these will be the items that you're asking for in the grant. Sorry. And this is the grant received form. So again, this is if you are awarded the grant. TPSD just needs to keep track of the money coming in through grants. And so again, this is a fillable PDF, just some simple questions. Your funding source is, of course, where the money is coming from. So if it is a grant from us, you could just simply type in TFAE. And the grade and number of participants, the date it was received. So again, a very easy process. So again, just to review, before you apply for any grant, and that includes from any funder, Donors Choose, TFAE, anywhere that money is coming from outside your school, complete an intent to apply form and email it to your principal. If your grant includes technology, you'll also need to email that form to Tricia Corbin for her approval. Your principal is going to forward that to Ashley Rishi for you, and Ashley is going to reply that she approves, and file the form. Once it's filed, then you can go ahead and submit your grant application. Afterwards, if you are awarded the grant, then you'll complete a grant receipt form and forward it to your principal. And your principal will then send it to Ashley, who will complete the process. Now, those procedures are for TPSD. Wherever you are applying for a grant, they will have their own list of things that they'll need completed. So just keep that in mind. If you have any questions regarding any grants at all or this process, please do contact Ashley Rishi. Of course, right now, email is the best way to reach her, ashleyrishi@tpsd.org. Thank you so much for all you do for our students. We wish you the best of luck with your grant writing. Thank you.